Well, if you're buying a car, it can be a lot to take in. From research to the test drive to the financials, it can be overwhelming. If you prepare ahead of time, though, you could be in a new set of wheels in no time at all.
That's right. Here with more is John Tutino. He is finance and insurance manager at Henderson Hyundai Superstore.
Hello, guys.
How are you, sir?
Having me.
Love the HH, by the
Pleasure.
way. The badge in full glory.
Yes,
in the background.
sir.
I mean, buying a car is not necessarily the most calm situation. When you don't know what you're walking into, you're like, oh my goodness. It's exhausting.
Absolutely.
So we need tips on how to walk in fully confident and ready when we do. How do we do it?
So some good things to do are to do a little research beforehand on coming in of the type of vehicle that you're interested in, what's going to, most importantly, what's going to fit your needs and what's going to make you most comfortable and happy in the long run. So not only researching price, but also what you're looking for you and your family as far as comfort goes, size goes. Some really good tips, I think, besides your normal research as far as going online and doing internet inquiries, or also maybe some of the magazines like Consumer Digest or Car and Driver, is also to maybe go to the car dealerships on Sundays when they're closed. Some of the major dealerships in Vegas are not open on Sundays.
But the lot's available.
But the lot's available. So now you could go check out the vehicles that you're interested in, kind of narrow down your search of what you're looking for, and then that helps reduce a lot of time when you actually go there to actually make your purchase. One of the biggest complaints I hear is, oh, the process takes so long, it's such a daunting thing, and I wish there was a way to speed it up. One of the ways to do that is possibly go check out those vehicles ahead of time. Also, another good tip is maybe even rent that car from a rental car agency that you're planning on buying. This way you get a little more familiar with it, you have a little more time to experience what that vehicle has to offer.
Hey, cool you said that. So I drove a Ford Focus as a rental car, and I loved it so much. It was so zippy that was the first car then I purchased about a year later.
And then once you end up getting into these cars, that's what I end up doing. I end up renting a different car every time. I've been inside the Hyundais before.
Right.
My goodness. I mean, if you like, you're thinking 15-year-old Hyundai, and that's what you're thinking is the Hyundai brand.
Yeah.
So much different. My goodness, you guys have upped the game big time.
Completely. Now we have a vast line ranging from economical and compact to competing with the very luxurious high lines in the market.
Ooh, I'm going to have to try these
Like
out.
the Genesis, the new Genesis brand, correct.
Cool. Okay, I will tell you, when I did buy that first car, the thing that gave me the most anxiety about the whole experience was the financial.
Sure.
Okay, so how can you help me?
So basically what we're trying to do here at Henderson Hyundai is overcome 50 years of bad stereotypes, which is not an easy thing to do.
Of course.
So now, not only are we here to take care of you and help you, but in essence, I'm not there just to secure the loan for you, but also advise you on what is the best for you. And we follow a lot of different compliance protocols to protect you as a consumer, and also inform you of what is best for you on your financing. So in other words, we break it down for you on all the different finance options of what makes the most sense and what's going to be best for your budget. And
it helps if I know my credit score.
it does help if you know your credit score. Not only does it help if you know your credit score, but it also helps to know what's on your report.
Of course.
So there's some interesting things about this. And at Henderson Hyundai, we provide a free credit score for you. We go over the report with you, and finance managers like myself also offer you advice and consultation on what's on your report. Now, what I mean by this, and I'll touch on it very brief here, is this. Banks rate your interest rate based on not only your score, but what's on the report itself. How many accounts you have, how many, your payment history, on how many accounts you have, how many of them are satisfied, your credit to debt ratio. So one thing is that they rate it on risk levels, or what they call tiers. Tier 1 being the lowest risk, and tier 8 or larger than that being the highest risk. The higher the risk, the higher your rate. So if you know what's on your report, you're able to manage that a little bit better. For one example I see all the time that people don't even know they have on their credit reports is there's several medical bills that haven't been paid just on co-payments. We're talking about some of these accounts add up to $200 or $300 amongst 3 accounts. Well, if you didn't know you had those, and then they got sent to some collection,
That can take a big hit
it burns
on
your
you.
score
Yeah.
so bad. The long-term effect is going to be you're going to pay a lot higher interest rate on your auto loan when you compare. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry, we got 45 seconds left. I want to make sure that we cover this as
Of
well.
course.
You have the top 3 offerings to protect your investment, because car is a big investment. It's probably the second biggest thing that we'll buy beyond our house. So how do we protect it?
Absolutely. So Hyundai has many products. Some of the top 3 products that I think are excellent are going to be, everybody knows they have America's best warranty of the 10-year, 100,000 miles on the powertrain. Now that cars are all computers, sensors, modules,
Of course.
when those things go out, they cost a fortune. Sometimes people can't even get their cars out of the shop. So Hyundai has released a product where it gives you the chance to take the 10-year, 100 that's on the powertrain and you can wrap it around the whole vehicle.
Oh, wow.
So for the first time, you can drive worry-free for 10 years, not pay any parts or labor on any systems of the car if it fails. Another major thing is because a lot of new construction in the city, people complain about flats and blowouts. Well, they offer a road hazard product that gives you an unlimited replacement for any flat or blowout on any of your tires or wheels. And last but not least,
The gap
super
insurance.
important is gap insurance. So this is something that's very, there's not a lot of information out there on it. A lot of people are misinformed. Your credit is so important to you and in everything you do in life.
We're getting a wrap. I'm sorry, my friend, but we want to make sure that you have the information you need to go to Henderson Hyundai Superstore. They have relationships with over 30
Lot of good
banks and credit unions,
Absolutely.
and so therefore they have programs for almost anyone. You get the lowest rate today. Phone number and website are on your screen. They're on Boulder Highway near Lake Mead Parkway. We'll be back.